One of my favorite movies of all time is Coming to America. Coming to America 2 is here, and we can all finally go back to Zamunda. Was there a moment where you said, now is the right time to make this sequel?
No, it kind of happened organically, this movie, the way it came together, because the way the story ended, it was kind of like that. It was, and they lived happily ever after. And we didn't even think about making a sequel. But then the movie came like a cult movie, like little stuff from the movie. The movie just stayed around. Of all the movies that I've done, none of them, no movie is on TV as much as Coming to America. It's always on, and little lines from the movie. People are sexual chocolate. People say that, little lines from the movie. Or the mic drop that everybody does, the mic drop. The very first mic drop ever is Randy Watson from Coming to America. All this little stuff from the movie. And then what happened about 10 years ago, some people on Halloween would dress up as the characters. And there's a restaurant in LA that on Halloween, it changes itself into McDowell's, and they have like a McDowell's menu. So it really is like this like cult movie. So it became that, and that's when I started having the idea of, hey, but the people that really, really like that movie might, want to see a sequel to it. And then when we figured out a way to connect the dots and to make it make sense, then we wrote a script, and it came together right.
Can I ask a burning question that I've wondered ever since I first saw the movie, which is the little child on the skateboard, because they've all taken the suitcases and they're wearing all the fabulous Zamunda garb. Was it like, let's just say that we have so much clothes that there are child sizes, or screw it, tailor it, it's funnier?
We were taking license there, because I know it's a kid and he has on a little a child size. You have to remember now, the movie was a comedy, and it was directed by the great John Landis. John Landis, that was people, when they talk about Coming to America, when I'm asked about Coming to America, they get me and Arsenio, like the actors that get all the credit for the movie. And that movie is more John Landis than anything. And that's a John Landis joke, to have the kids go skating by. And in the moment, he probably was like, hey, have a kid skateboard. It was probably, he's like that.
It's my favorite moment, other than, of course, the quote of, I have a date with Lisa. And it's, I say it every day because it's my version of showing that I'm happy.
Oh, that's wonderful. That scene right there, the little girls that are in that scene, was a friend of mine named Jeffrey Moore, who lived in Brooklyn, and he stopped by the set that day. And the little girl in the light blue jacket, that was his daughter. She was just with him. We just put her in the scene, like right there. It just happened in that moment.
Would you ever say it with me? Will you say it with me?
How about I say it like this? I have a date with Lisa. I have a date with Lisa? No, I'll do it.
I know.
I have a date with Lisa. If I knew you was gonna roll around, I'd have did it the first time.
Eddie, I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for giving me such incredible, salient life advice.
It's nice to see you too. And I'm look forward to, after all this pandemic stuff is over, come there and see you live in person.
I will roll myself up in this carpet for you. I'll be like a burrito by the time we finish. And I will dance that victory dance and recognize the purpose and
if you don't do it physically, do it, get right into it. Always start the day with, I've already won this. At this game, I've already won. Now it's just about, getting the most out of everything, being here, and your babies and your family.
I very much recognize that. And I love it coming from the person who has made life make sense for so many of us on this planet by helping us love and laugh and enjoy life and fall in love with the extraordinary characters that are you, that you've put out into the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Coming to America is now available globally on Prime Video.